But, we cannot, I say it all the time, we can't help the family that we are born into. But the blessing of the family that we get to choose and that we are aligned to is so important. And last night's call was a major blessing to experience on so many levels, to be a part of the family of MMA. And so to all of my MMA family, for a brief moment, I just want to say I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And I could not be more grateful to have ever been aligned into this space. And so when I say this is for life, this is for life. Because we ain't going nowhere. I'm telling y'all, somebody better drop the track. Like, I don't know what y'all waiting for. Somebody better drop the track. Don't worry about it. I might have to do it myself because y'all playing. Hey, how many are they coming in? They still coming in. They still coming in. Good morning, Grand Rising family. How y'all doing? I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. It's Friday. It's Friday. Oh my gosh. We only have 3 of these left, y'all. 3. That sounds crazy because I feel like we just got here. We just got here, y'all. FYF, what's going on, family? How y'all feeling? I love y'all all to life. I hope y'all have been doing the work. It has definitely been a lot going on. This was definitely a time to lock in. We are on, what is this? Mailbox motivational call number 9. Number 9, y'all. What's happening? Where's the time going? I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Still letting these people in. Let's go. Hold on, y'all. I so appreciate you, Queen Warrior. All right, so today is going to be about progress updates and our next steps. And so we're going to review the progress you've made towards your habit hacking goals and set the next steps for further progress towards your success. And I really want to take the time out to commend everybody. Y'all have been doing a lot better. Like, y'all been getting active in the app. I'm proud of y'all. Like, sometimes we just got to have a little, meat in the two to bring some things to the forefront. But I love to see the activity that's taking place. It could always be better, family, always. We're still not touching every aspect of it. Again, it's all for you. All of it is for you. None of it is for me. None of it is for King Fu. It is not for King Ra. It's not for King Boom. It's not for King Smitty. All of it is for you. All of it is to help you make the progress that you need to get further to achieve the goals that you say that you want to achieve. And so we're going to be looking to review the progress made and implementing the new habits. And we're looking to discuss challenges and brainstorm solutions. We're also going to set new goals and strategies for continued improvement. As far as your commitments, you're looking to choose one habit to develop and track your progress daily. You will use habit stacking to pair a new habit with an existing one. You're eliminating any bad habits by identifying triggers and finding healthier alternatives. And we're still constantly doing our field research and exploring the latest findings in the area of expertise. And we're also goal tracking and updates and monitoring progress towards your goals. So in 30 seconds or less, let's raise our virtual hands and let's talk about how this habit stacking has been going, family. I've seen quite a few of y'all make some posts. We're talking about a couple of things. Let us know how this week has been as far as what you've been doing as far as habits. What's been working? What hasn't been working? How you feeling? Let's talk about it, family. It's Friday. We got 3 more days. King Anthony, let's talk to us, family. How you feeling?
Morning, family. I'm doing good. I'm feeling excited. It don't sound like it because I'm in the laundromat right now. But I've learned this week to plug in. I started messing with the app and discovering that it's really helped a lot, and just got the fire again back. Because I remember Ramel said week 5 and 6 was gonna be tough, and it was the fire starts going down a little bit, but now plugged in, Just want to mention that.
Absolutely. And I love the fact that, you know, you're paying attention, which means that things are not just being said to you, you're actually processing it and you're recalling it and you're remembering it. And so as it started to take place, you remember that, you know what, they said this would happen. You caught that. They said this would happen. And so you go ahead and you even reached out, we spoke for a little bit and you kicked back in the gear. And that's so important. We understand that things are going to happen. Catch it, kick back in the gear. Y'all got this. I promise y'all got this. They have the blueprint. All you got to do is follow it. Keep showing up, family. I love it, King. We appreciate you. Thank you for continuously showing up. I'm super proud of you, family. Let's go. King Vincent, come talk to us, King.
Good morning. Good morning. Trying to get this little gadget to work. Can you see me?
I sure can.
Okay. Okay. This week has been a little bit tough for me. I've had several visits to the hospital, and so today I have to get some tests done around noon to determine if I need to go in the hospital on Monday. But as far as this is concerned, this has been perfect. This has taken me and shown me, it exposed me to me, the places that I need to do better, the places that I want to do better, the places that you run from because you know you need to do better. This has helped me to run back to it and to face it. I find that using this tool, this Luhv app, has been amazing. It has allowed me to take the difficult things and put it there so that I can monitor, watch it, see if I'm doing better, if I'm not doing better. So for me, it's been a good week no matter what's happening. See, I'm a mailbox millionaire and I got a family, so it doesn't make a difference what happens. It's going to work itself out anyway. God's got it.
God's got it and we got you because we MMA for life, baby. I'm sending
That's
you
right.
so much love and light, and everything is going to be okay. And I'm super proud of you. And it's even with everything that you're dealing with, you're still finding a way to stay focused and actually get acclimated with the app, and you're finding a success in it. And so again, I'm just sending you so much love and light. I love you to life, King Vincent, and I can't wait
I
to
love you.
you. And so thank you for continuously showing up for yourself and showing up for us. And we love you.
Hey, Sunshine.
Love you. Yes, King.
You know, I actually had a chance to teach somebody how to use it.
Wow.
Yeah, Dr. Mo and I are accountability partners. And, you know, he's been a little bit behind, so he wanted to catch up. So he and I got together and I just walked him through, you know, how to get to the places he needs to get to make his comments, then how to back out so he can get back to the main screen and go down. So I've learned enough to help other people, and that's what I desire to do. I'm going to make sure if anybody has any issues with it, still struggling or having issues, I'm more than available. Just reach me on the Telegram and I'll do everything I can to show you how it works. It was very easy for him too. He thought it was difficult. I showed him a couple steps. It's very simple. So I just wanted to let you know.
Oh my gosh, I'm so proud of you. In real time, you went from having the adversities and wasn't sure how to do it, and just like that, got to it, and now you're showing other people how to operate it. I absolutely love it. Thank you so much. I truly, truly appreciate you. Y'all better show King
Thank you.
some love.
Thank you.
We appreciate you, King. Thank you. King Jerome, come talk to us, King.
Yes, can you hear me?
In the house. We sure can. What's going on, King?
Yes, ma'am. I just want to first tell y'all good morning, King and Queens out there. I never really been the social media type or to just get out and really change. How should I say it? My background of really just opening up and just being enlightened. So it's kind of scary because I have anxiety, or I'm afraid to speak sometimes, so it's being surrounded by all of y'all. It's really changing me. Right now I'm in my garage working out, just trying to get the energy just to get back to myself and the people around me. So you know, it's a different step, it's a different change. And I just thank y'all for I'm just sitting here watching all of this develop and grow. It's something new to me, and it's powerful to me. You know, sometimes I shut down, or I get afraid to say things, or I overthink a lot, and it happens. Even right now, it's happening. So it's, like I said, I just appreciate all y'all, man, and I'm going to keep working and fighting, you know. But I'm glad to be around y'all. You said what?
We so appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you, King, for just showing up. Thank you for showing up for yourself. And I just want to let you know, nothing about you says that there's any fear in what you're doing right now. You did not show up as if you were scared to speak at all. So you're showing up absolutely amazing. And so you keep being that. Again, we appreciate you, King. Thank you. And this community is everything. And so, believe it or not, so many of us in here completely resonate with everything you just said. And so don't stop showing up, because you are absolutely amazing, King. And we appreciate you on every level.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
King Jerome, absolutely. Show the King some love in the chat, family. Queen Nico, come talk to us, Queen.
Of course, I'm in the building. Hey, family. Oh, my goodness. Oh, the habit stacking for me this week was about staying in constant growth and giving myself grace when I have that moment of fear, that moment of doubt, that moment of the old Nico. And so that habit stacking for me was being consistent and time blocking. I said that would be my top priority. And I noticed that this week, Nico has squirrel moments. I can be driving. Oh yeah, guys, I got my car back. Yes. That I could be driving and normally I would just stop off like I had time. But when I think back, I'm like, that's not on my schedule. That's not blocked out. So the answer is maybe next week, or that's not top priority. So the time blocking for me keeps me on task, and it keeps me growing, moving forward. And it keeps me saying, wait a minute, hold on. I didn't get that. The next part of the habit stacking was just giving myself grace that if I called one of the bureaus and I couldn't get them, it's okay to put that on for tomorrow and follow through. Because I'll forget and be like, oh, well, I'll do that. No. They didn't answer the phone at 3:00, call back at 5:00, set your alarm and call them back again. So it was the grace to say, you might not get the right person on the phone, but guess what? You can call back in an hour and put it on your time block. So that has been my habit stacking, and it keeps me organized.
Absolutely. I love it. Y'all show Queen Nico some love in the chat, family. I love it. Keep staying focused. The Queen got a car back. I love it. The last but not least, our Queen, Jasmine. Come talk to us, Queen.
Hey, happy Friday, everybody. Hope everyone's doing good and has had a productive week. So for me, I kind of just want to share a win, but it kind of ties in with the habit stacking too. It's been a real journey this past month, just learning about my personal credit and just all the different things, right? And so I've shared that with you guys, and I was able to talk to someone yesterday about her credit, like a potential client or person, someone. I just started reaching out to my colleagues this week. I was like, I'm gonna do this. I was like, even when I doubted myself and I felt that I didn't really know what I was talking about, but I'm like, no, I actually do. And so the fact that I was able to go over her report with her and give her areas of opportunity and how she can improve her personal credit and how she could build her business credit and all these things we've been learning, I'm like, man, I was like, everything is clicking and starting to come together. And when it comes to the habit stacking, I have been very, focused just on this. And I'm starting to see it pay off. I haven't taken my eyes off of the videos or what everybody is doing and just consuming everything that I can. I'm finally seeing that was a win for me yesterday. I'm seeing it pay off. I was able to talk to her, and I'm like, I actually know what I'm talking about. And it was just really awesome. Like, it's just starting to come together for me.
Oh my gosh, I absolutely love it. Y'all better show Queen Jazz some love. You have been intentional, and you're taking the knowledge that you're receiving and applying it to people. And you're starting to teach people already as you're still learning. I absolutely love it, Queen. Congratulations on that. We know you're going to do phenomenal in this. Go ahead and get your business started and get it running because you're ready. So, family, we got one more hand. Queen Aries. Last but not least, let's go, Queen. Let's talk about it.
I just wanted to come on here and just give a shout out to everybody holding in this long. This is a lot. And I see these faces every single morning, and I just want to give you guys a high five because y'all are holding in there. I'm seeing people saying that they was afraid in the beginning. Now they speaking up and talking about credit, and they doing this and they doing that. We learned a lot. And one thing I want you guys to know is all of the stuff that you guys are learning, only way to take it from you is to kill you. So the more you know, the more you grow. That's all. Good morning.
We absolutely love you, Queen Aries. Y'all are watching these transformations within yourselves and each other in real time. And it's a beautiful thing to watch. I love y'all to life. We still got some time to go. They giving y'all 12 weeks. So could you imagine? Look at what's happened in this amount of time. Could you imagine what y'all are going to look like after 12 weeks? I'm so excited to see what y'all look like in 12 weeks. A lot is going on, but y'all already know what time it is. It's time to unmute because the man of the hour, our everything, our mindset mogul, the one we could not do this journey without, the one that is sitting up there prepping our minds to take us to the next level, who helps to keep us aligned with where we are trying to go so that we do not fumble the bag. Our very own King Crew. If y'all don't unmute y'all mics, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Let's go, King
Let's go.
Rising, Rich Rising.
Let's get it.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
Come out.
Let's
Bring 'em out.
go. Let's go, King.
Let's get it,
Yes.
King. Let's get it. Let's
Bring
go.
Bring it.
Let's
Come
get it.
on, I'm here. Look,
I didn't know where you at, King. Oh, there he go.
come on, King. Come on, King.
Look, hold on real quick. Hold on. I'm here, but
Where the
you
glasses?
see,
Them shades. Don't have that man looking through them shades. King start looking through the top of them shades. He on another level, man. He said he here, but King Ian is in the building. That auto mogul King Ian, what's going on? Listen, if y'all need help at any time navigating through the app, King Ian is back on the scene. Hit him up, please. He is more than willing to assist you navigate through the app. You have any questions with anything going on with that Love Plus app, please hit up King Ian. If you don't know who he is, and just say hi to the people, King Ian. Let them know.
Hey, thank you, Sunshine, for that wonderful introduction.
Absolutely.
I gotta apologize to the family. I was having technical difficulties earlier, and I could not get onto these meetings. But I wanted to extend an invite to anyone who is having difficulty with the apps, navigating, group creation, assignments, anything. I'm the go-to guy for that. So before we get started, let me just go ahead and say I'll be having multiple calls these coming weeks. I'm gonna be making a post in the How to Love Plus app to better get an idea of which days of the week that those calls should be and what times they should be. So we're gonna be figuring that out. So make sure y'all get active and we could better assist y'all.
We so love and appreciate you, King Ian. Thank you so much. Family, King Crew, are you back? You ready? Is he back yet, family? I don't know if he's back yet. I don't think he's back yet.
Yes, he's back.
Oh, okay. Because I don't see him yet. You see him? I don't see him. Where he at, Moya?
y'all always losing me. It's
Oh.
okay. Okay. I'll find my way back. No, I'm joking. Yeah, all right, so cool. Good stuff. Sunshine, Ian, everybody who came up, showed up. Just really just congratulate yourself, right? I'm blessed right now. I'm in New York City. and I'm at this hotel, and I'm just outside on the balcony, and it continuously gets me present to what we need to do in life. And once again, the way that I operate doesn't mean that it's the way you operate, right? So I don't usually give you my own ideology. I give you principles that work within any ideology, right? And one of the principles that work within any ideology is something called velocity, right? So sometimes people just say speed, right? We say move with speed. So just everybody put speed in the chat. Put speed in the chat. But it's really velocity, right? It's really being able to control how fast we're going, how fast we're moving, but ultimately moving at a high level, right? And one of the things is this: we move too slow. Right? Let's make it, I don't want you to feel like it's me putting my own thoughts on you. Let's just kind of do it together and see if speed and velocity are, are factors here, right? So if I made $1 million, or if you made $1 million, in fact, forget that. Everybody, how fast do you want to make your $1 million? Put it in the chat. How many years? How many days? I don't know. You tell me. Somebody's saying now, but let's for real. Tell me right now, X amount of days, hours, whatever the case may be, how fast do we want our $1 million? And it's not even just 1 million, right? It's talking about multiples for most people here, right? So here's the thing. People say 30 days, people say 2 days, people say now, but how fast are you really moving to make sure that you can bring it, you can attract that money? Because once again, success is only coming to those who become an attractive person, right? You have to be somebody attractive where money wants to play in your area. Money wants to play in your space. But let's think about it this way. How many of us have jobs? And I'm talking about the 9-to-5 jobs. Put a 1 in the chat if you have 9-to-5 job. I know if you got 9-to-5 job, chances are you're not making that $1 million in a year. Chances are you're not making that $1 million in 2 years, not making that $1 million in 2 days, you're not making it in 2 months. Ryan said, look, y'all, I'm here right now. Okay, I'm here at this place right now. But look, this is a stepping stone. So what I want us to start doing is thinking about it this way. If you work at this job for 40 years, calculate how many years it's going to take you to get your $1 million. That's your current salary, no taxes taken out, anything like that. Just calculate how long would it take you to get your $1 million. Whatever it is that you said where you want your $1 million, I want to see you do the numbers, right? I want you to actually go on your calculator, and I want you to put in some numbers, and I want to see how long would it take for you to get your millions. Somebody said 10 years. How long? Who else? Everybody should be typing. Come on, everybody should be working with it. When we get into the accountability calls, we want to do work. That's why it's accountability, right? I want to hold you accountable to do what you said you were going to do. At the same time, we're going to give you some love, give you some inspiration, give you some motivation, give you some transformation. But right now, we want everybody to do the work. So how many years is it going to take you to get your millions? At the current salary that you get without taking any taxes out, anything, any expenses, anything, just where you're at currently. So now let's say it takes you that 6 years, it takes you that 10 years, it takes you 17 years, it takes you 20, or it takes you 40 years, right? That you still become a millionaire within that 40 years. But let's just say it took you 12 months. Let's say it took you 12 months, it took you 1 year. Is there a difference? Can anybody tell me the difference? You still made $1 million, right? 40 years, you still made $1 million. Like some of you already touched millions of dollars. Just understand that. Some of you have already touched millions of dollars. The biggest thing is some of you passed up on millions of dollars. Everything that you think, oh, it's a get rich quick scheme. Look, you're not going to be here long enough to get rich slow. You're not going to be here long enough to get rich slow. I'll say it one more time. When y'all sit around and you hear people give y'all these opportunities to make money and give you different ways, and you go, yo, that's a get rich quick scheme. You better hope that it is. You better hope that it is. The reason why you should hope that it is because look at what we're talking about. Some people, it's going to take you 17, it's going to take you 6, it's going to take you 20, it's going to take you so many years to actually reach the millions. And this is not even talking about any unforeseen circumstances. You understand? Like, so when you see get rich quick schemes, you better hope to God that it is. You understand? You better look at it and be like, I hope this is it. Because guess what? The person who makes it in 12 months versus the person who makes it in 12 years, it's a lot that goes into that. The biggest thing is that the misconception of time is money. Like, can somebody tell me why time is not money? We're not even gonna go through the trick because I'm not even gonna try to trick none of you and say, yo, it's time money. All of y'all be like, yeah, time is money, yo, play with my time, I gotta give you the money. No, the truth is time is not money. Time can never be equated to money because time is infinitely more valuable than money. Right? So when we spend more time trying to get money, what happens is we actually cut off the opportunity of making all the money that we truly want to make. So how do we make more money within a short amount of time? That's why our brand is talking about and speaking to and coming from a standpoint and ideology of becoming more effective in less time, right? Strategic partnerships. So when you look at it and you think about it, everybody here wants to have more, right? So in which time would you like to have your millions? Put it down, let us know. And y'all should really be working on the back end because when we're asking you to see these projections and go through the mud a little bit, this is how you're gonna be able to clean yourself off. That's how you're gonna be able to clean yourself off, step into that light, right? So understand that doing the work that we're asking you to do right now, just don't get on here and just comment, just to comment. Do the actual work. Look in your life, see how much you're making right now, see how long it would take you to make your millions, because I'm quite sure that most of us are not doing these projections. We're just kind of going with life and hoping that we're getting X amount of dollars. We got 50K that's coming in here. We're not even worried in allocating where it's going to be. We're not worried about where it's the money is actually going. We just know we got it. So once again, we got all of this money and we're just doing this to it. We don't know where it's going. None of it's allocated. And we're just handing out money. And then when we look in the basket or we look at the end of the day in that account, we go, wow, I thought I had more money. Speed. So velocity is very important, right? So when I'm talking about this is why we encourage you to get with teams. This is why we encourage you to get with groups. So that way you can step into your alignment quicker, faster, right? So the difference is time. You can't go sell a whole bunch of your time hoping that you're gonna get a whole bunch of money because time is not equal to money. So stop selling your time for money. Doesn't mean that you're not going to work. It means how can I work faster? How can I work stronger? How can I use what we would call automation to help build and scale my business, but also my personal life? So when somebody gives you opportunity, you got to move on the opportunities. It doesn't mean do anything blindly. It doesn't mean listen to every person that comes up in and say it can help you get rich, because that's going to work against your natural mechanism, right? Your natural mechanism for any person, and you'll understand this as time goes, right? People only trust strangers to lead them away from pain, but they do not trust strangers to lead them to pleasure. The irony in it all, it's the same thing. So you're going to make your money. You're going to make, everybody here is a millionaire. Everybody here has touched millions. Everybody in your lifetime, you will touch another million. The issue is how fast are you going to do it? Like, so I want to bring up a couple people because this is one of the habits that has been plaguing a lot of us, right? And it's the habit of thinking that we could just stay standard. You cannot stay standard. Me and my brothers, we look at each other, we go, bro, I can't be regular. I can't be regular. Nah, we can't be regular. Yo, we just can't be regular. And we transform our lives to make sure that we don't have a original, quote unquote, what they say, American dream life. We don't want to have to think that we're purchasing a home, but we're actually, we're not a home owner. We're just a home buyer. Oh, I thought this whole time I was the owner of the home. No, I'm a home buyer, right? So the point is, I want everybody to be able to step into their alignment. I want everybody to be able to step into their vision. But the only way it's going to happen is if you move with velocity. Yo, let's go straight over to the hands, Sunshine, please. Let's go to the hands.
The first hand is up is King Vincent. Is your hand still up from before, King?
Say it again. No, I put it up earlier. I wanted to, because you had said something earlier. You was talking about you can't wait to see us, but we can't wait to see you after 12 weeks.
Oh, wow.
Because
Thank
we're
you.
a team, so you can't exclude you.
Absolutely. I appreciate that. Thank you, King. I
You're
appreciate
welcome.
it.
That's all I wanted to say.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Next person, great stuff. Everybody send some love in the chat for Vince.
King Jose, you just got in here. I just let you in. What you coming up here talking about, King Jose? You better have something powerful to say, King Jose.
Sunshine, crew. I need more help than I thought. This is harder than I thought. I'm I feel like giving up and letting this go, and I don't want to. Crew, I've been trying to message you. It wasn't working for me. I'm gonna have to have, if I can, even if I can pay a one-on-one with you.
That's
I don't know.
exactly what you got to do, King. That's exactly what you have to do.
I,
Get on the
I
one-on-one.
want to have, even if I have to pay, crew. I'm gonna need a one-on-one with you. This is deeper than I thought, and I don't want to let it go. I don't want to give up.
You not. That's not an option. That's not an option.
I don't want to. I don't want to.
It's not
I don't
an
want to.
It's not an option. Are you hearing me? It's not an option. Because only millionaires throw away 20K. Only millionaires throw away 20K. And you're not a millionaire, so it's not an option. And the validation that you're looking for from your family and your wife, if you give up, you'll never get it because they already don't believe in you. And so if you sit up here and give up, then you're going to prove everybody right that's been saying that you can't do it.
No, I know. This is what's killing me.
It can't be killing you. It can't be, because it should be motivating you. It can't be.
It is. It's just,
it should be motivating you.
I don't know what the hell is going on with me. I don't know what's going on with me.
You have to face you and you got to deal with what's going on with you. But you got to do that on a one-on-one because
You
right
guys
now,
are talking. This thing is like you said, the muscles, and you know, when you work out, I'm working those muscles. It's like those muscles are fatigued and like, you know, like I was thinking, right? When I was working out, I was going to the gym. I was like, yo, I gotta do this. I started going to the gym, but it came to a point where I was working out, but it felt like I'm working out, but I wasn't doing the right thing, the right workouts. So then I came to a point I'm working out, but it felt like it wasn't doing nothing. I ended up getting a trainer and gave me some guidance, and I was able to do it. I'm noticing with me is I got the drive, I got the ambition. I wanna do it. And I usually am successful. Where I'm at now, I did it all on my own, but I took those steps and I was able to manage it.
You're doing the physical work, King.
But I'm doing this, and it's like
you're not doing the mental work.
This
King.
is deeper.
You're
This is deeper than I thought.
You're not doing the mental work, King. You're doing the physical work. We could all just move through the steps. You're moving through the steps, but you're not doing the mental work that you got to do. You're running yourself.
I don't want to. I don't want to.
All right, hold on. Let me get in there real fast. Everybody put your mics on mute because, and I thank y'all for allowing me to do this real fast. Everybody send Jose some love in the chat if you haven't already. Jose, everybody's sending you love, by the way. If you haven't looked at the chat, please do now so that way you can understand where you're at. And
I'm sorry, guys, man. Hold on. I'm sorry for wasting everybody's time. I haven't been talking as much because I know there's a lot of people going through some shit. You know, I don't want to take their time. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying. Like maybe me and you, crew. Like, I don't know. I don't want to take other people's time that need work. It's deeper for me.
100%. And you're not taking anybody's time. Remember, this is the biggest thing, y'all. This is a group thing for a reason. We could do one-on-ones. That would take us the whole 3 months. But we want to do it in a group so we can have more time to get to everybody versus having one-on-one. We do it all together in a group. And I want to say this, it's more powerful to do it in a group because you get multiple sessions, you get more information. But guess what? I want everybody to start getting into the mindset that winners always give up. Winners always give up. The reason why you feel like giving up is because you're stepping into your winning season. The reason why you feel like giving up is because you know you need to let some things go. The reason why you feel like giving up is because you know for a fact certain things that's around you, they need to be chopped. You know for a fact they need to be let go. So what you're saying to yourself is you're thinking that you have to let yourself go. You don't got to let yourself go. You have to let what we call distractions, because some people are hyper attentive when it comes to distractions. We have to get down and get focused. Winners always give up. You got to give up the ideology of it going to fail. You got to give up on the fact that other people may not believe in you. You got to give up the fact that you have to look externally for validation. You have to give up the fact of thinking that it's just not going to work. It's going to work, or it's going to work well. So I need you to understand that, Jose, when you come up here and you share and you allow yourself to be vulnerable, this is right on time. This is right on the money. This is right where you need to be. But I'm gonna be honest with everybody. We got to get past it. Got to get past it. Like, you have to get past this point. You cannot keep coming back to this point. How many of us in life keep coming back to the same points that we ran away from to begin with? We keep coming back to the same starting point. We keep finding ourselves in similar situations. Not this time. This is the last time. Everybody put this is the last time. Put this is the last time. I'm telling you, and I'm telling you from my heart. It has nothing to do with this. The PowerPoints that I have already prepared has nothing to do with any of this. The thing that I'm noticing is that everybody is believing that they have time. The truth of the matter is you do not have time.
That's what's killing me.
No. Listen carefully. That's what's keeping you alive. Think about it. Time is what's keeping you alive. So if time is keeping you alive, and what you do not use, you lose. If you do not use the time, you will lose the time. You have to take the time right now to really step into your own. Jose, you have no excuse. You have no excuse. Everybody made a commitment 3 weeks ago. They said, I'm making solutions over excuses. Everybody now has the family that they truly need in order to really excel. And everybody has to now step into their own power. And this is what it feels like, Jose, for you to step into your power. But going forward from everybody, this is what I want to encourage you to do. Get a few people together and build with them. Stop being by yourself. Being by yourself does not help you create the life you truly want. It only creates more uncertainty. Get around other people who are moving and operating the way that you are. You see the people who get up here and they're speaking and sharing their wins. They're not afraid. Like, get with those individuals. If 5 of y'all got into a group on your own, this is what could work, right? 3 of y'all got into the group on your own, being able to literally share information and energy with each other. This is going to help you grow. But I want to continue going. Jose, we got you. Everybody send you a lot of love, brother. And definitely, we're going to have one-on-ones available, not only with myself, but with some of the coaches. And I want you to just take the time out, choose which path you want, and go with that. And just really accept your reality. Accepting your reality will help you alter it and adjust it. So great stuff. Everybody send some love to Jose in the chat. We will have one-on-ones available. That will be something. So, all right, cool. Let's go to the next person, which was Jerome, I think.
Yes.
But once again, like I said before, winners always give up. But you only give up on the things that is not serving you, because you have to. You have to let go of things in order to bring new things into place. Let's go with Jerome. What's up, Jerome?
What's up? How y'all doing? All right. So I'm just trying to figure out where we left off at.
You had your hand raised?
Yes, I did, but we was helping King Jose out. So I just want to figure out where we at and what's going on.
So right now, all we're doing is going through the habits and everything, right? We're going through, like, what type of habits have you had? This is the whole week of habits, right? Okay. So any habits, any moving with speed, like if you found yourself not moving with speed in any way, we want to know why. And we also want you to come up with the reason on how to move faster, right? So this is just, holding yourself accountable. Anytime you raise your hand, it's always because you're having some type of accountability. But okay. Let's go with what your first thought is. What's your first thought on that?
My first thought is, I guess, getting unmotivated easily, or not. I guess when things don't move at my pace, or I feel like it should be moving, I get discouraged real quick sometimes. I don't, and like far as like right now, I'm in the process of building my credit and establishing my personal credit so I can be able to get funding for my businesses and stuff. So it's kind of, it's a little tedious, and it's, like I said, it's getting discouraging, but I just keep trying to keep fighting for it.
Okay. I love what you're saying, because what is showing inside of that is showing that you do have the will. The only thing is you have to give up the thought of it being instantaneous. You have to give up on the thought that just because you did something today, it's not working now, right? So as I mentioned to you before, it's about velocity. So, okay, cool, you're working on your credit. What else can you do? Because I'm gonna be real, Jerome, those are the excuses that you're finding to stop yourself from doing the things that you want to do. It's not a negative. It's just is what it is. You're making excuses, something to excuse you from doing the work. So when you don't see the results happen as fast, that's not really getting discouraged. That's you saying, damn, it's not happening as fast as I wanted to happen. Oh, fuck, giving up. That's really what's happening. So yeah. Winners always give up. You gotta always give up on the fact that when you don't see the results right away, that now it's time for you to step off the gas, put your foot on the brake. I want everybody to break their brakes. Everybody said breaking my brake. Break the gas pedal. Don't break the gas pedal, my bad. Break that brake pedal, okay? I want everybody to break that brake pedal. You no longer have brakes. You have to step your foot on the gas and go. That's it. It's nothing else to it. You have to jump off your porch and learn how to fly. And that's not saying you don't. It's not saying you don't have the abilities. It's saying really dig deep inside of you and understand you do not have time to act like you don't know how to do anything in your life. You have the time to make sure you can use all of the resources to do anything you want in your life. So Jerome, for you going forward, right? Understand, it's not a matter of, getting discouraged. Those are just filler words that you're using right now, which I hear the will to do it. You now have to understand the willpower without action is nothing. So you can have all the willpower to do it and all the great motivation to do it, but if you don't get up and do the thing that's going to move the needle forward, you're not going to get what you want in your life. And if you're okay with that, that's probably why you're not moving. But you have to be uncomfortable with this to a point where it's like, all right, I can, you know what? I got to give up on this idea of it not working. And I got to find another way to make it work. Ingenuity. All right. All right. Everybody loves Jerome. Go ahead, Jerome.
I appreciate that. No, I was just gonna say, I being out of my comfort zone, I like that because it just gives me motivation and keep me going. But sometimes I do get a little discouraged, and it tends to shut me down. But just staying focused on what I want and what I want to achieve, that's the best part of it. So yeah, I appreciate those words of wisdom, King Crew.
Appreciate you. Just for everybody, it's a nugget for everybody. Your language is going to create your reality. So when you use vocabulary like discouraged, it's in your vocabulary. So you're going to use it now. And when you use it, you're going to get the result of using it. Think about if you could use words and then you get a result based upon using words. When we talk about spelling, that's what we mean, right? So if you can use words and get a result from using words, why would you use the word discouraging? Wouldn't it make sense to eliminate those words if you use a word and you're going to get a result by utilizing that word? Yeah. So any words that are negative words, have any negative connotation to you in your life, you must get rid of them. You must lose them because they are not going to serve you in any capacity. The only thing that they do is come back to haunt you because words cast spells. So when you're saying, yeah, I'm a little discouraged, yeah, right now, you might be saying it, but you're actually setting yourself up for the future to use it as an excuse. All right, let's continue to go. Who's the next person, Sunshine?
Queen Aries, come talk to us, Queen.
Oh yeah, I wanted to say I understand Jose and Jerome. Yesterday was really rough for me. I was like, oh my God, I mean, I have so much going on. How can I maintain? So what I'll do, since we started this, this training or whatever, When I feel like that, I reach out to anybody within this group and just talk to them about anything random to get me back on track. Because I'll get on track and be like, okay, this is just too overwhelming. I can't do this, blah, blah, blah. But then I'll call somebody that we're on the same page and we're talking the same language. And they'll just get me back on track and start talking about something that happened or where they're going or what they're doing. And it kicks me right back in gear. Otherwise that, it's like between the family life and my salon. And so yesterday, what I did was I had to go to my salon away from everybody. I didn't even have a client, lock the door, and I put my laptop up and I started listening to recordings so I can get back in line with what was going on. And I even fell asleep, but woke up and the videos were still going, but I had to do that to get me back in. Otherwise I'm gonna start back watching TV, and I haven't watched TV since we started. So it's like crazy. So whenever you feel discouraged and you get off, call somebody in here, talk to them. I don't care about the oranges on the tree, and start talking about any kind of training that we're doing, or put the videos on, the old videos, and just let them run like music. Just let them run. And I'm positive something to kick in and get you back in line with what you're supposed to be doing. That was it.
Love it. And I think that most people could relate to that, right? And to see some value in it. I want us to like really think about it this way, right? Where Aries is saying this, challenge yourself to truly get rid of everything else that was in your life prior to starting this. And imagine yourself ushering a new era of life. So instead of listening to rap music, R&B heartbreak songs, how about we listen to things that's going to keep us in alignment with the assignment? Because I'm going to be honest, you come from the accountability calls, you hype, you ready to go, we clap it out, and then you go about your business, you in your car, and now you listening to, oh, he ain't shit. Like now you just thinking about a man ain't shit, and it's just confusing you all over the place. Now when you go to your next deal, you think somebody trying to get over on you because you're a woman. Oh, it ain't shit. It's like, I'm telling you, like, be careful about the way in which you let information overflow into your life subconsciously or consciously, because regardless, your subconscious is like a sponge and it's just soaking everything up. And then at that wrong moment, it's just your little brain and that little voice just give you the wrong thing to say. Say men ain't shit. Go ahead, say it right now in your head. And then now you start thinking that, and then that portrays your whole reality. And it's the same thing no matter you're a guy or a woman. So please do not allow negative words, thoughts, images into your world. You understand? Like you'll get up here and you'll talk about all this. Oh, I'll be an entrepreneur, and then you go watch Power, and you see, damn, all these entrepreneurs, they kind of cutthroat. They be killing people doing that, and it's taking your mind away from what actually works, right? Because now you're associating the imagination with your reality, and the brain doesn't understand the difference between the two because it's all imaginary. Everything that you've ever existed on earth is imaginary, even down to the pain, right? Certain people got different pain tolerance, right? So if I just came to you and I pinched you and you was like, oh man, you hurt my feelings, and you start crying and bleeding out of nowhere. I don't know how you start bleeding off a little pinch, but some people be doing wild, crazy stuff, right? So my point is, you go do that same thing to the next person and they're like, because it's subjective, because it's all based upon your imagination. So just please be careful what you feed into your imagination. Sunshine, who is next?
Queen Shireen, come talk to us, Queen.
Hi, good morning, everyone. Yes, thank you for allowing me to voice. Most of the times I'm at work, but this morning I'm like, listen, I need to get out there and, let y'all know how I've been feeling. I want to thank also my accountability group, because, I know sometimes they hear me, I message them. I'm like, listen, I know I'm not able to do certain things, but I'm here, and it's also about self-care, because to be honest with you, I had so many things going on right now, and Coach Crew, you're so right. Time, I used to be thinking time is money, and you coming on the call and, making me think about the time is limited, or time is what's keeping me going. I have a goal in mind for me and my family, and I'm definitely going to achieve it. It's just, of course, as you said, take out the negativity, because before you mentioned that, I was going to come and say, oh my God, I have like 4 or 5 businesses. And I'm like, but listen, ever since coming on this accountability call and you mentioned time management, I've been putting checklists, and you know what? I have some time available after I do the checklist. I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm finished with this. What else can I do? So it's very important, time management. And you mentioning that, not time is money, but time is valuable. And I really want to thank you all. And thank you. Shout out to my accountability group. Thank you as well.
100%. Everybody put this in the chat. Time is limited, money is unlimited, right? So we don't have to spend our limited amount of time trying to get a large amount of money when we can spend a little bit of time to get a large amount of money, right? As long as we focus doing the major tasks, right? Spending major time on that versus spending minor tasks on spending minor time on the major tasks, right? And then sometimes, well, a lot of times we give minor tasks major time. We'll watch movies, we'll watch Netflix, we'll TV show, whatever it is, we'll really make time for our distractions. We'll be going in on our distraction, right? Some guys here probably know all the stats about LeBron and everybody else, where they at fall in the spectrum, but they don't know any stats about where their money is going. They don't know any stats about where they get, like how to make more money. They don't know any stats about, how to actually expand their lives and build generational wealth and also create groups of prosperity, right? And once again, I'm giving y'all the hack. The hack is any way you can become more effective in less time. That is the primary focus of your life. If you just realize personal development is the number one thing. How could I just become a better me? You want to make more money, become a better person. You want to have a better life, become a better person. It all comes down to being a better person. Why? Because the way that you create wealth is through other people. So no matter how you feel, you have to be a good person to make people want to do business with you. You have to be a good person to make people want to have a relationship with you. You have to be a good person to make people want to be like, all right, I'm going to bless this person today. I'm going to bless you today. You have to be a good person. So when you think about it, right? When Shireen, I know that's how she probably, how I'm supposed to really say Shireen's name. Shireen, right? Shireen. All right, cool. So Shireen is talking, just understanding, right? All of the solutions are within the problem. Any problem that you have, the solution is right there. This is how you never will go wrong. So if your problem is time management, what is the solution? Better time management, right? Better management of your time. So let's continue to go. We'll kind of get to do some stuff as we go, because I'm quite sure there'll be other people who bring up these same things I was getting ready to say. But let's just move people along right now. Sunshine, who is next?
Queen Toby, come talk to us, Queen.
Everybody, hold up. Before Toby goes, send some love to Shireen, because Shireen took off just so she could get up here and speak. But in fact, everybody unmute. Can we send some love to Shireen? Unmute. Let's get some love. Let's get some love.
Shireen with the Jamaican.
Shireen.
We
love you,
Shireen.
Good part.
How you, girl?
Yes,
Queen.
Queen.
Go, Queen.
Good job.
What's up, Queen?
Let's go.
Coach Rain.
Let's
Love
go.
Shireen.
Let's go, love.
Keep pressing, keep pressing, keep
Queen,
pushing.
Queen, we love
You're doing
you.
a wonderful job.
Once everything's demoed, move on to floor, drywall, electrical, anything we can get done that's,
All right,
electrical
great,
can,
great job.
get that out of the way.
Let's go. Sunshine, who's next?
Queen Toby, come talk to us, Queen.
Hello, good morning, everybody. Hope everyone is having a fantastic day. Jose really spoke to me today because I've been there. But I just wanted to send him some encouragement today and some reinforcement that I realized a long time ago that the key to life is having good habits. And it really is like rewriting a computer and changing the code. You literally have to do the work because you are programmed a different way. And I'm not going to lie, I've been using the Love Plus app and it's really helped me critical think. I've been critically thinking about the things I'm writing and expanding on it. And something that has helped me in that app is habit stacking. Just reinforcing my bad habits with good habits. So when I'm having a moment of doubt, like I can't, my good habit is affirmations. That's something I do on the regular basis. So I go and reinforce myself with affirmations. So I think habit stacking is amazing. It also made me realize I didn't have enough good habits as well to reinforce. So it really, the app is really making me fully think about myself, not just writing it, but really like, how can I grow as a person? So Jose, the Chopra app is my thing when I want to meditate in the morning, when I wake up. Just listening to a good meditation before you get your day started can do numbers for you. So I just want you to be encouraged. I don't want you to feel discouraged. And just know that we are all here and we're going through this together. So just reaching out to people as well. Like, I couldn't do it without my accountability. I've been a solopreneur for 2 years and I've been doing a lot of things by myself. So this community really does bring me warmth and joy. So I appreciate all of y'all.
Absolutely. Everybody send some love to Queen Toby if you haven't already. Toby, if you want, send us some audio, send us some meditation audios for yourself. I don't know if you want to record it, but if you can record it, we'll put that on the podcast for you. So that way you can have that for other individuals who feel like, having that would be helpful. I think there's a lot of people who would believe that would be helpful. So sometimes what we do is we have these sleep accountability calls. People can't go to sleep. We'll play these meditation and pretty much we'll have a nice night. Well, I can speak for myself. I know I was knocked out. I woke up in the AM and I saw Sunshine and Moya still on. So like, I think they were knocked out too. So it was good to see people utilizing and taking advantage of it. So great stuff, Toby, because critical thinking is the most important thing that we're going to be able to do. This is why we say personal development is number one, right? Because when we critically think, we're literally looking at all the components that make up who we are, right? And make up, okay, what am I really doing? Is this just an autopilot thing? Or is this an actual conscious thing that I'm doing? So we want to be able to distinguish between the two, and being able to critically think does that for us, right? Allows us to have distinctions in life. And I just want everybody to be in a happy space right now, because I think that you've grown, right? I think everybody has grown from day one to whatever day this is. I don't know what day this is, but this is some weeks that went by. I think 3 weeks by now, right? For some of you, and I think 6-7 weeks for other people. So please understand this. You are an amazing person. Everybody take a moment to say, I'm amazing. Everybody take a moment to say beautiful affirmations to themselves real fast. Really, really look at yourself in the mirror or that camera. Just really love on yourself for a second. All right. So Sunshine, who was next?
Our King Chris, my King too much. Come talk to us, King.
Good morning, good morning, family. How's everybody? I know I've been slacking on my accountability calls, but I'm here today. I wanted to bring something to the table. We talk about habits, right? And King Crew, and I wanted some help with this, right? I talk about me. When you come from certain dark places and you come from, different negative environments, and you start to progress and, have some success, moving money aside, you tend to kind of look over your shoulder for the next negative thing. And you don't always prepare, you don't always enjoy, or you don't stand in what you're going through because you're looking for something to happen, right? You're associating, it seems like you create happiness, but the discomfort and the depression comes natural. So you always fighting to create happiness. You're always fighting to create light. And you kind of step back a little bit because you don't feel that you're trying to prepare for what's next, because you don't want to get caught off guard. And so how do you deal with that when you don't fully embrace that, because you're always looking for something negative to happen?
It's honestly language, man. Like, once again, and this goes for everybody. This is why I said this multiple times, because when everyone's coming up and you're speaking, I'm watching for language pattern. And what you said is this something that's already deep rooted in you, that with success comes danger. So let me ask you, did you grow up idolizing or being around people who did criminal activity for money?
A little bit of that, a little bit of everything, right? A little bit of everything, and it wasn't always about the criminal act. It was about the deception within, maybe family or friends. It was about the relationships. The relationships were what's the word we call toxic, right? So you you learning the appropriate way of how things should be done, how love should be made, how things should be done. And when you start to learn the, I guess, the right way, and you start, it almost confuses you in a way, because you're like, oh, this is too good to be true type. Like this community, this love, this support, it's almost like that sometimes comes from a place of from the environments, it comes from a place of self-interest. And you start to think like, okay, well, am I doing, and you start to second guess yourself. Like, is this something that is the success, something that's where's the negative in this? Where's the
So when you think about it, right? And I'm glad that Kiana put output, right? Because it's all mathematics, y'all. Like literally life is mathematical. And if you don't like the output, what must you do?
change was going inside of you?
The input. If you don't like the output, you change the input. Now, to be totally transparent, right? I don't know your family history or anything like that. I don't know that. But what I'm saying is, intrinsically and naturally and intuitively, when you do something well, you get something well. Like that's just natural. So to the unnatural aspect of it is doing something well and getting something horrible. You get what I'm saying? Doing something well and getting a horrible result, those two things don't really happen in nature. They happen in fiction. They happen in what we would say movies. They would happen in TV show. They happen in scheme, crime, like things like that. So when you're saying this to me, it's clear to see that the people that you've been around have been under that type of programming, that when they do something, now they gotta look over their shoulders, because when they did the thing that was something that brought them anything, it was stomping on someone else to get it. You get what I'm saying? So if it was stomping on someone else to get it, they do have to look around, because that other person might come around, or that person's relative or anybody might be some retaliation. So in the real scheme of everything, y'all, if you do good, you will get good. Like, it's just the bottom line. However, with success comes disruption. So you're going to have a period of disruption, because let's think about it with, like say fruits and vegetables, right? So, just cultivating fruits and vegetables. If you plant seeds for the future, like the disruption is, damn, I'm not gonna eat right now. I gotta wait, watch these seeds turn into plants, and then watch the plants turn to fruit, right? Like, so you go through that disruption phase, and then when you finally get your success, you got all the beautiful fruits and vegetables. Just it's great weather out, you're enjoying yourself. But then guess what? Dark days come again, right? The winter time comes again. Days get shorter, nights get colder.
Right.
So then you start to experience disruption again. But what happens after disruption? Spring starts to happen. It is summer again, but what happens? So to be honest, y'all, life is cyclical. Everything that has been happening to us has been happening that way forever. The only thing that ever changes is us. So the sun has been rising and setting every single day for as long as you know. The moon has been coming out every single night for as long as you know. Stars has been in the same place as long as you've known. Only constant change and only constant variable is us. So it's not about how many times you get knocked down. It's about what you do when you get knocked down. So it's not about how much success you have. It's about the preparation that you have for your success, Chris. So you got to just prepare your mind that, okay, cool. I'm going to start over fresh. I'm not going to carry any baggage into this new manifestation. I'm just going to go ahead and put all my effort into making this thing the next best thing. Like, we could worry about how our community is going to fail. We could worry about that, but we don't need to when we just worried about how can we make this shit better? How can we just keep creating this entrepreneurship to thrive in and pretty much build up leaders as we go? So your focus should be only on what's workable and how to make it work and keep improving on that. I really want your focus to be just on that.
And how do you address the survivor's remorse?
It's not real. It's real to you. Anything can be real. It doesn't have to be. You get what I'm saying? It does not have to be part of your life. You're letting it be part of your life because it's part of other people's lives. You get what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't have to exist in your world at all. Like police brutality has never existed in my world, but it exists in somebody's life. It doesn't mean I have to be like, oh, police brutality is real. However, I don't have to think that when I'm driving around, now let me get all tense and be around police. Let me look at them all weird. And when they come around, let me be skeptical to make them more skeptical of me. Like, I don't have to live like that. I just live regular, and it doesn't really happen. You get what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't really happen. So
Nah.
if you don't want to have survivor's remorse, you have to change your vocabulary and not have it exist there. The reason why most people can't become high-level entrepreneurs or high-level millionaires is because they just don't know that it exists in the form that they already carry, right? Because if it did, if they knew it, they would be it, but they don't, and they're not it. And it doesn't mean that they can't, it's just that they choose not to. And you're choosing to be, and everybody else here is choosing to be high level. And that's why you're asking these questions and getting these answers. So once again, it's all intuitive. It's all within you right now. Only thing that you got to do, Chris, is realize changing your vocabulary. You look up survivor's remorse, and then you look up the opposite of that, and then you delete survivor's remorse out of your vocabulary, out of your vernacular, out of anything that's in your life, your language, and I promise you, it won't show up.
I appreciate you, my brother. Love always. And that polo is smooth. It's cool.
Hey,
Always talk, yo.
you know, I say my love plus polos, man.
I love, bro. Love you, Bree. Thank you.
Next person is Sunshine. And by the way, 9:30. So if anybody is on, we extend and challenge you and require you to start doing some work, right? We don't want you just be on a call just to be on a call. If you could start doing some work, if you could start going inside the app, listing out your goals for today, start with that work, right? If you could start making down your commitment list today, or if you could start building out, okay, what is the one task that I'm going to do for my business today? What is the one task I'm going to do for my business tomorrow? What is the one task I'm going to do for my business the next day? And just keep doing that. That could be your assignments right now while you're in here getting the good game that you're getting, or getting, just some love from everyone else. Everybody send some love to my guy, Chris, who will be on here coaching, will be helping you out with accounting and budgeting and all these different things. So stay tapped in. Chris, what's the name of your group?
Budget to Millions. Budget to Millions.
Can anybody join, or do you have to have a qualification to join?
For now, anybody can join. We're gonna work together and see where everyone is at. I'm working on a criteria now. So
okay, so invite. So all right, cool. So anybody who wants to join, you can request to join. You may not get the invite just yet, but at least your name is on that waiting list if that's something that you do want to be part of, which would be a powerful group, by the way. So great stuff, brother. All right, Sunshine, who is next?
King Vincent, come talk to us, King.
Good morning again. I am working past my impediments of words to make sure I speak correctly. I'm always reminded. So I might be talking to somebody and say something that might have a negative connotation, and I'll hear Crew's voice, your voice, Sunshine, somebody saying, no, that's not how we do it at the MMA Academy. And so I'm working harder, but I'm looking for other ways to eliminate and wash out my vocabulary. So I'm using all the MMA strategies. I've looked up some things, and I'm just putting this out there to see if there's anything else I can do to maintain a set way of being positive about everything I speak, no matter the situation, because the situations are changing. Everything is about the MMA is changing me. So some people don't understand because I'm not the same person. They're looking at me kind of sideways, or they're concerned that I'm not the person I used to be, and that's not the case. I'm a better person than I used to be. I'm Vincent. I'm just a better Vincent now. Does that make sense?
Makes total sense. And I will say this for everybody. Along this journey, right, you're going to have to get comfortable with being a leader. So when I was on my transformational journey, because there was times I used to speak harshly to my sisters and just to anybody, speak harshly because I'm from New York. I didn't realize I was speaking harshly. I just would say stuff, and it's in a certain level of aggression that comes out in New Yorkers, native New Yorkers who've been here for a while. And when I realized going through these seminars and these mentorships way before they were online, they were in person, right? So I'll be in person, and I had an assignment. My assignment was to create new relationships. I would encourage everybody right now to start creating a list of people that you want to have a new relationship with. In this new relationship, you're going to have to be the leader, call them up, and then really put yourself in position to invite them to get to know you all over again. Right? Encourage somebody to get to know you all over again, because I promise you, as you become a different person, you might not recognize you. So when you don't recognize you, you come around as if this has always been you. And then you start speaking things in your new version of you. And then everybody looking at you like, what is he talking about? What's going on? Like, I don't know. And then now you're judging yourself based upon that versus really looking at it from, oh, snap. If I was a stranger and I just came up and started talking to these people just like this, they would have the same response. Like, who are you? Right? So you have to treat it like that as well. And you have to go, okay, let my family get to know me all over again. Let the people around me get to know me all over again. Let me allow myself to get to know who I am right now. And I would say one of the best is to practice intentionally speaking on how to improve the current experience that you're having. Like literally, that's the number one practice I can give everybody right now. If you could learn that your language is dictating this experience right here, and the way that you're articulating and how fast and the pace that you are speaking at is dictating what other people are saying to you, because most people are what we call reactional, right? They're reacting to things. They're not actually stimulating things. They're just reacting to stimuli. And I want you to understand, you have to now be that stimuli. You now have to be the stimulation for the experience that you truly want to have. And it's called taking ownership. So Vince, you need to take ownership on everything that's happening in your life. This goes for everybody. So if you're really thinking about what you're saying, okay, how can I make a better experience for this person as I'm articulating what I see for what I want to experience, and then invite them and then encourage them to take part in your experience. So we don't force you to be on these calls. We invite you to be on these calls. We don't tell you these calls are mandatory, but consciously, subconsciously, you can tell that this is mandatory. Like personal development is mandatory.
Yes, sir.
But if you don't believe it, then it doesn't come up into your life and it's not in your language. It doesn't show up. So going forward, everybody, I want you to create new relationships with 10 people. They don't have to make this a homework. You could do it subconsciously, but just put it down somewhere where you can know right now, write it down somewhere in the notes, make new relationships. And your brain is going to follow that. When your brain picks it up, you're going to notice, okay, damn, I was talking too brash right there. Okay, I was being a little cutthroat. Oh, I was being a little edgy. Let me tone it down a little bit. And naturally, before you know it, new people are going to come into your lives, and the people that have been in your lives are going to treat you different. So great stuff. Let's go to a couple more people. We're going to close out around 10 o'clock.
Queen Marquetta, come talk to us, Queen. Marquetta, you there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, honey.
All right, wonderful. First of all, I just want to congratulate everybody for still being here. Amen. Listen, it is not easy to embrace growth. Okay? It's not easy to embrace growth. And this is a lot of information, right? And so the truth is, with your already very productive life, there is a temptation to because you're feeling tired, right? And when you're feeling tired, you're more vulnerable. Okay, so all those things, all those demons, all those things that you are growing past, they're going to come visit you. And you have a decision on how you respond to those things that are coming to revisit you, those negativities, those things that are trying to pull you back. Okay. And you have to recognize that you are in a marathon. I like what Coach Crew said, that, velocity. We say, speed, success loves speed, but velocity, because, the truth is we are the only creation in all the earth that can rewrite our programming. The sun can look at the ocean and say, man, that ocean is spectacular. Oh, the sun says, oh, the ocean is spectacular. You know what? I'm going to decide to be the ocean today. No, it doesn't work that way, does it? We are the only creation that can become. So when we're getting tired and we're getting frustrated and discouraged, we need to look at our programming and identify that we are needing to love ourselves and continue to work inside of those affirmations. I know this morning I was feeling extremely exhausted and tired because I feel like, technology, I'm in a fight with technology, right? And, the temptation, like, okay, maybe I need to choose this battle at a different time. This seems like a big fight for me. And then I said, no, I got this. I got this. I just can't give up. I have to keep on going. And that's what we have to do. See, when we get closer to the finish line inside of a marathon, I believe that's where we get most fatigued. And if we give up on ourselves, we won't see the finish line. We cannot give up on ourselves, right? We can't give up on ourselves. We got to keep on going. That's the only way we get across the finish line. That's the only way that we continue to become our better selves, our higher selves. So I just thank God for being here, being in the room. And I hope we're all encouraged knowing that we're getting closer. We're getting closer, but we got to hang in there. We got to hang tough. Don't ever give up on you, because you're worth it. Don't ever give up on you. Right? All right, that's all I got. I love y'all.
Everybody send some love to the Queen Marquetta. Great stuff, Queen. And just like what Marquetta mentioned, right? Like when you think about this moving with speed, people think of sprints, right? You think of sprints and just going from point A to point B as fast. Then when you get to point B, it's like, what's next? And once again, it was like Jerome was saying, you're doing one thing, but then you kind of like got these other things that come around you. This is where velocity kicks in, right? You have to find a way to keep pushing through. You got to find a way to get through what you're going through. And one of the ways to do that is to understand you're going to be challenged. Everybody here, if you're being challenged, put a 1 in the chat. If you're being challenged, put a 1 in the chat. If you're being challenged, put a 1 in the chat. I just want everybody to see something. Everybody look at the chat. If you're being challenged, put a 1 in the chat. The more you get to know yourself, the more you get to know the people. I'm being challenged. I know y'all see my face right now. I'm tired. My body is hurt right now. I'm challenged, right? There's a lot of things that's going on. I'm challenged, but I want y'all to do something. I want everybody to smile at that challenge. Everybody drop the smile emoji. Everybody can smile in real life, but put the smile emoji in the chat because we want to see that too. This is what I want you to see at your challenges. Look at that. Look at them faces. Look at them little cute faces on the emojis. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at them little cute faces because we just smiling at these challenges. Look at the heart eyes. Look at the hugs, right? You got the glasses on. We're cool. We're just smiling through these challenges. Look at that. Tongue out, everything. Aha, you already know. It can't be stopped, baby. Look, and that's what I want you to see. If y'all got an enemy and the enemy is in the enemy, right? It's my battle within myself, then I'm gonna smile at myself because guess what? I'm gonna make it through it. I'm gonna look at my face and I'm gonna see myself on the other side of that victory. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, when I used to be at the corporate world, I used to cry in the mirror. I used to go into the bathroom, I used to cry in the mirror, man. Why am I still here? And by the way, I told Sunshine, I only worked for 5 years, y'all. Like, and I'm acting like, while I'm still here, it's been a long time. It's because deep down in my side, in my soul, I said I was gonna be here for like 2 years. So just say I'm gonna be here for 2 years, and I was there for 3 years, right? And then I was at, working totally for 5 years, and my whole entire life outside of that has been an entrepreneur. So I'm no stranger to when challenges are coming, how to pivot, right? So when something gets hard, right, and something gets stressful, right, I want us to understand that all it's telling us is time for a pivot. It's just time for the pivot. Yeah, I mean, I don't know who in here watch basketball, Kobe fans, as Kobe started to slow down in age, or Michael Jordan, some of y'all might know Michael Jordan, as they started to slow down when it comes to speed, they started playing the game smarter. They started pivoting now. Instead of trying to bust through the crowd of people that's right there, some of y'all just trying to beat y'all way into a new relationship, a new reality, but instead, it's just a block right there. It's just a block right there. Now, all you gotta do with that block is make that spin, make that pivot. You're gonna look so beautiful. That's why y'all look beautiful dancing, right? Because y'all just be making all sorts of pivots on the floor. It just be moving and grooving. As your body moves, your brain grooves. So when you start to pivot from what's been happening, your brain is gonna give you new thoughts. And everybody here has done that. Everybody here, when they invested into mentorship, that's what they said. They said, look, I need a new pivot. And you got it. And what happened in your new pivot? New stuff start coming around, right? You get new space, you start to, you scoring, you accomplishing some things. But guess what? That block comes back right again and be like, hey, look, what you thought? Yeah, I thought I was gonna let you get everything today. No, that defense start climbing up on you, and it's like, what do I need to do now? It's okay, y'all. What's the answer? When things get a little bit hard, right? We're gonna get a little bit smarter. But what are we going to do when we find a roadblock? Are we going to complain? Are we going to get upset? Or are we going to pivot? Put pivot in the chat, because I'm gonna give y'all the answer. It's an open book test. Put pivot in the chat. All right, we're going to pivot. Anytime something comes up and we feel like, oh, guess what though? This is the biggest thing that motivates you to pivot, y'all. Look, when you're pivoting, something beautiful is on the other side. What's on the other side? Opportunity. An opening. An opening. Opportunity is just an opening. So when it's time to pivot, all you're doing is pivoting to what? An opening. Who said that? Toby. Possibilities. Right? Because we look at the past and we learn from the past. We look at the future and we see the trends. But then we look right here in this present moment. We look in the present and we see the trends. But we understand that we operate fully in our possibilities. So we look at the past, right? We look at the present. But then we operate and stand fully in what's possible. So when we get down and we feel like, okay, I'm at a roadblock, or oh, it's getting the best of me, it's only because we lost sight of the possibilities, y'all. We lost sight of the possibilities. So let's continue to go. Who's next? Who's next up? We got to keep sight on the possibilities. We got to pivot.
King David. King David, come talk to us, King.
Good morning.
And rising, King.
Hey, so you had to excuse me because I'm always working it. We got a couple of projects going on, but so check this out, right? So my background in this, and of course, I'm not trying to make this about what my past is over somebody else's. So I was abused as a kid, right? I thought my nickname was stupid ass or retarded dumbass, right? Dealing with that. Then I had to go into the military or jail and get killed. Had to deal with that. Then I had been through 2 divorces. I'm a single dad now. I've had a stroke at 40, right? I've had all these things, right? So we all have a past. When I was coming out of the military, I opened up a gym, and the Holy Spirit dropped in me, said, change your life by changing your lifestyle, right? We have to stop looking at our past, right? I'm a reformed street guy. So there's success in everything that you do. So when I was out selling dope and we had the big flashy cars and all the gold and the fly gear, there's a level of commitment and diligence that you have to put into everything that you do, no matter what style that you live in. So you have to stop looking at, oh, my background, what I used to do, what I used to be. Here I am. When I was homeless and I didn't know where my next meal was going to be, or I had to go sleep at somebody's house or sleep in my car. It's all about observing and taking an assessment, a self-assessment, and then making a determination on what team to play on. Either you're going to play on a team of faith or you're going to play on a team of fear. Because anything you do, even going out to get that job, you don't know what that outcome is going to be. You put forth a certain amount of effort to go to an interview. You had to fill out the application. You had to get the right gear to go to the interview. You had to figure out what language you were going to use to talk to the person who's interviewing you. All I'm saying is stop letting your past dictate your future. We all got past. We all have backgrounds. We can't change that. You've got to reconstruct your DNA, change your family tree, Change your life by changing your lifestyle. And then I guarantee you, if you keep at it, even when the days seem dark, one day when you look up in that darkness, the sky, the stars are shining, then you got the sun shining. So there's always going to be some light on you somewhere. And then the other thing, and this ain't about religion, read Proverbs. Start reading Proverbs, one chapter a day. And you will find in there that if you're not diligent at the things that you do, if you don't keep at it, then you're going to get failure. And the word failure is not in the Bible. So we all were strategically engineered for success. So there is no reason why we have to continue to let our backgrounds stop us from being what we want to be. That's what I got to say. I got to get back to work though.
David done came and dropped a quick sermon on us. Go get back to work real fast. Great stuff, Dave. Before you go, David, let everybody unmute and some of David, please, so you can get that love.
King
Yes,
David.
David.
Yes.
King
David.
David.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Hi, David.
Let's go. Let's go.
Hard.
In a country boy fashion, I
Thank
tip
you,
my hat
King.
to you.
Thank you.
I love it. Love it. Thank you, King.
That's right. You know, David.
Let's go, King.
Yes, thank
Let's
you.
go.
King David! Woo,
Go. So, yo, it's always good. It's always good. Yo, how good does it feel just to watch somebody else get love? Doesn't it feel good to get like it? Just love is just a good frequency, right? Like some of y'all over here, we was giving you the love because that's really what we're doing. When we all share together, we're all connected in a way which, if we would understand how powerful that is, we would do it more often, right? It feels amazing just being around somebody else who's getting love. Because it's all our love. It's not just my money, it's our money, right? So when we talk about other people's money, but it's really about our people's money, right? And David said something that was key in there. We're gonna bring somebody up. Who else was supposed to come up? Vivian. All right. So the thing is this, y'all. You're going to be committed to something regardless. Either you're committed to greatness or you're committed to mediocrity. Just by living, you're going to be committed. Which one are you committed to? Most people, unfortunately, are committed to mediocrity. This is why when tough things start to happen, we easily give up. But if you're committed to greatness, understand what it takes to become great. You're going to go through what we call trials. You're going to have these obstacles, but please understand, you're going to defeat them as well. You're going to defeat them. All right, so let's go with Vivian. And I think Aries got a hand up, but that'll be the last person. Let's go with Vivian.
So good morning, everyone. I'm currently driving. Today is my last day on my job, my 9 to 5. So I wanted to go into my birthday month and just a whole year. So I'll be 50 next year. So I wanted to go into a whole year of, I don't want to say really working on me because I've been working on myself, you know, with it's almost 50 years, right? But I can really relate to Chris and David. I feel like in my life, you know, everything has happened. And I feel like my life is a testimony for anybody that I come in contact to. So I just want to thank everyone. I love the group. I love the accountability group. I've been moving for the last several days. I'm just leaving Atlanta, going back down south to, you know, wrap up everything with the home and with my job. And yeah, and when I come back, July the 1st it's on. You know, it's on for me. So I just want to encourage everyone to keep moving. Use the app. You know, use some type of tracking system, you know, to get you from A to B. And I love when I hear everyone says that while we're waiting to work on something else, there's always something else. That's what I normally tell my team, is that there's never a downtime. There's always something we can be doing. And what I try to do is that although I'm not, if I have some downtime and if I see a question, you know, I always want to be a blessing to someone. So I always try to answer questions. So, and I think like if you're waiting, if you see questions, research the question to try to help somebody else. because it's going to come back, especially if you're having a business, it's going to come back where you can help somebody, you know, down the line. So I just want to encourage someone to keep going today. And again, your past do not define your future. I am a living testimony. So I love you all. Thank you so much for all that you do, Coach Cruz and Sunshine and everybody else that brings value to our team, to our family. Thank you.
Can
All right.
we unmute the fact that she said she fired her boss today?
Yeah, we heard that. Can everybody unmute for that? Make some noise because that's a huge step.
Yes.
Vivian, you have gold.
Good job.
Congratulations, Vivian.
Awesome.
Somebody else to do it.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Let's go, Queen Vivian.
Yes, let's go.
Queen, let's go.
Let's go.
Oh, let's go.
Congratulations.
Man.
God bless.
Yes. Man, so this is the thing, y'all. Like, hopefully, look, you're not quitting your jobs because I don't know. Did we say quit your jobs? I don't know. Hopefully, I'm not saying that, right? Hopefully, that has nothing to do with me, right, Vivian? But what I do want to say is, when you go ahead, I know Vivian's gonna come on and comment on that one. Hopefully, it wasn't any of us, right, Vivian? We didn't tell you to quit your job now.
No, absolutely. I mean, I'm financially straight. So I've been planning this for a while. Like I had plans to not be working when I turn, 50. So it's time for me to, all the advice I've been giving someone else, it's time for me to, to do it for myself. And that's where I'm at in life. So I'm blessed, just this move itself has been just chaotic. But, I didn't let that stop me. I was still happy even doing the struggles, and and so God is just good. He is just doing great things, and so no, it wasn't because of you. But so yes, again, I'm just happy. I'm happy. I feel so relieved. My heart, it's like when like coming up to it, it was kind of like, I've always had a plan A through Z, but God has always helped me, and I feel like when I put my one foot forward, he just does the rest. And so, I'm just so happy with that.
Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Everybody send some love in the chat if you haven't already. I think Aries put her hand back up, Sunshine. So we could go to Aries, but then let's close out with Jasmine. Jasmine is also, I think this is her last day. So let Jasmine kind of give us some energy as she go out. But Sunshine, can we go with Aries first?
Absolutely. Queen Aries, come talk to us, Queen.
Okay, yeah. So everybody has a superpower, right? So there is someone who dropped something in the chat that just blew my mind. Actually, I struggle with organization. So since we've been in this program, there is somebody on this chat or on this accountability call that have organized every single training we have ever gotten. They got every paper in order and all of that. And when I say it's mind-blowing, it's mind-blowing. So hopefully they'll reach out to me and show me how they organized all that. It looks amazing. So is that Ashley who did that?
Yes,
Hey,
Ashley. Hey.
Call me, girl. I need that. But once again, like I say, everybody has a superpower. And I don't know if you guys know or not, but Miss Sharonda, you are the best hype woman ever. You can get paid for that. You can hype up anybody. So yeah, I do struggle with organizing my papers. Everything we've done, I've actually jotted down on like a paper like this, like with little stuff on it like that. So I do need to organize it. Hopefully Miss Ashley could be able to help me do that a lot better. And I think all you guys gonna get this. Everybody going through a dark spot, me too, but everybody gonna get this. We're gonna have a nice time, y'all, at this party. So everybody get it together so they can all fly out. See you guys.
Are we going to win?
Huh?
I want to know, are we going to win or are we going to win?
I'm going to win no matter what.
We're going to win. We winning, man.
Already winning.
I'm a bulldog at that. I'm going to win no matter what.
You already know.
That's a fact.
Absolutely. King Vince, what's going on, King?
I just wanted you to give me a call when we wrap this up. It's important.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Oh, my absolute queen, the energy coach. Is her last day today. She is firing her boss. I'm
Wait,
so
hold on,
okay.
Sunshine.
Huh?
Because I keep seeing new hands come up. Like we technically y'all look, y'all can go ahead and log out if y'all need to. But if you want to stay on, stay on. But yeah, we don't want to, we don't want to make this 4 hours today. Just kind of want to make it light. But all right, I'd love hearing what you have to say though. I love hearing what you have to say. That's the beautiful thing. Ashley said that she had put together all this stuff. I want to see Ashley. Whatever you got going on, let me see it. So send me a message or connect with Moya or Sunshine so I can see exactly what you have. But
Okay.
Sunshine, let's continue to go.
You want to talk to us, Ashley? What we talk about, Queen? Talk to us.
Oh, hey, good morning, Queen. Good morning, King. Good morning, King crew. No, I was just when it comes to structure and organization, like I thrive on structure and organization. And it was actually on my mind for like the past several weeks before starting this program to really get everything together, like all the materials, the documents. And so yesterday I actually made the time to go to the dollar store and Target and really organize basically like my life, and it's my intention to really study the material and know it like the back of my hand. And I know a lot of people struggle with like structure organization, but I'll be open to, just, talking to everyone because this is a part of me because I'm a registered nurse. And so this is what I did all through nursing school. Like I basically had to plan my week out week by week. And that's essentially that's how I made it through. And so now that I'm here, I just like my tools and my resources and everything that I learned and my skill set has carried on into the program. And yeah, so if anyone, needs any tips or tricks and, how I'm doing it, I would gladly love to speak with anyone. But yeah, that's all I want to say.
We appreciate you, Queen. Thank you so much. Y'all show Ashley some love in the chat, family.
Of course, of course.
Queen Jonelle, come talk to us, Queen.
Good morning, everyone. This is kind of hard for me because I have a mentor now. And one of the things that he told me was, do not apply for anything else because, you need to get some things together. And once we get this stuff together, you will be able to qualify for more, a whole lot more, and understood it. Then I was on last night with Smitty and he gave a play. And when he gave the play, I did it and I got approved for $20,000. And I was so excited that I wanted to go ahead and learn how to sit there and do the play and so I can sit there and apply. And then I remember what he said. So I had to text him and tell him, listen, I got approved for this. What should I do? And he was like, leave it alone. You're not ready yet, And I think that's a lot of our problems. We see everybody getting stuff and we want to do the same thing too, but we're not on everybody's level. And we need to stop looking at everybody else and look at yourself and do the work that you need to sit there and do so you can get to that level. And so it's just really frustrating but enlightening at the same time because you're learning now, like I said before, when I talked last week, is that you got to know the theory behind it. If I came across and I continued with that application and got my 20,000, everything else I've been like, but I'm still getting it. But it's so much more that we can get if you just do the work. So he said, forget about that. You're gonna be getting more than that, But all I know is when you don't have it and somebody show you a little bit and you can get it, you're like, all right, I'm happy with that. So I just want to let everybody else here to know that, you know, you got to put that work in. You just can't come up and be approved for this and for 100,000 and stuff like that. And it's okay because every last one of you guys have been there where we're at. And I think if we have to get into our thick skull is that even though we're moving and we're moving and stuff like that, it has to be, the steps have to sit there and be taken, or else you're gonna sit there and you're gonna lose out. Because now if I would have approved for that, and I went through my application, now I have that, but what's hindering me is that I gotta clear some stuff up. So again, now I'm not gonna get to where I wanna be and be like getting approved for 100,000 and 200,000 and getting that black card American Express. But that's my dream right there. That's what I'm going for. I'm gonna get that. But but I gotta sit there and go through it. And you can go as quick as you want to, but you gotta go through that step. We want to jump and not go through the steps. So you can go through the steps, but go through the steps quickly, but you gotta go through the steps. So that's just my word for everyone today. I want to share that and just not keep it to myself.
We appreciate you, Queen. Thank you so much. And did y'all hear her say she got 20K, family? I need y'all to make some noise and congratulate the Queen on that 20K. Yay! Congratulations. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Get that card. You're gonna get exactly what you want. Congratulations, family. Congratulations.
Congratulations for sharing,
Queen.
Congratulations.
And just somebody else got to sit there and tell you, listen, that's not nothing. You can hold off on that. But could you imagine? But for a person don't have it, you'd be like, wow, 20,000, let's get it. Slow down. and listen to what's going on here and what they telling us.
Absolutely. You see in days you've never seen before, and you're gonna get that card you want too. It's coming. It's coming. Where is our energy? Absolutely. Where our energy coach at? Queen Jazz, where you at? She firing her boss today. Let's go, Queen. Let's go, let's go, let's go. You going outside? You coming to talk to us? You ain't got to go outside more. You can say it right there. We can't hear you. You muted, baby. Okay, we hear you. No, we can't hear you. Are you talking?
I'm like dodging everybody else. I'm walking in and out. I'm like, I don't know what to say. Like this is y'all, great morning. Okay, I put on a fit today. Y'all probably can't see whatever y'all. I just wanted to say, Vivian, you my twin sister. That means we going up together. We buying the buildings. We getting the money. We getting the personal transformation. We getting the happiness. Hold on. We have the happiness, okay? Don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. So I just wanted to say I'm feeling really, really great. Everyone keeps asking me how I feel. And, you know, it's one thing to be like, oh, I'm so sad, I'm gonna miss you guys. But I'm actually not sad, like not even like 2% sad. Like I'm not sad at all. Like it's unfortunate that other people are sad. So maybe I'm sad that they're sad. But I'm like, there's no ounce of sadness in me. And I wanted to touch on, I believe it was Marquetta who said this morning when she was feeling like, you know, this morning she was tired and X, Y, and Z. And that's how I kind of was feeling this morning. I woke up, I'm like, all right, let me get 5 more minutes. And then I was like, should I get another 5 more minutes? 5 more minutes? I'm like, no, make your bed. Let's go. Get your scribble to the gym. Like, let's do this. How you gonna feel? Document this day. Like, this day is never gonna happen again. So make it the best day ever. And so that's how I'm really feeling right now. But I was also just really present to, you know, knowing everything that I'm gonna achieve, but now times it by 10, right? Like times it by 10. Everything we doing, times it by 10, because there's no limit. We don't know what's coming. We don't know what's being shipped to us right now. Like everything that we doing, as Sean, as Crew always says, it matters. And so times it by 10. Like the energy I have right now, They talking about, oh, I'm smiling, idiot. I'm like, I smile every day. They said, nah, today is not like today. I said, well, I'm glad y'all recognize it. Hopefully it would empower the rest of this damn office to get it together. Okay. But, I just really feel right now like it's important how I'm living, right? So as Ramel and Jamel like was speaking last night about family and just niece and everything, I just feel it's really important how we live, right? Not how long we live. And so really just taking a step back, allowing more time to be with my family, I feel like that is helping my personal transformation to then get the success and everything that I need, because family, y'all already know how we get down. Family is so important. And so I'm just really proud to make better decisions to actually help me as I'm living, not what I'm living for. And so that's just really what I'm present to. And I'm big time, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really that girl, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really big time. So I really hope everybody, if we can unmute and just say I'm big time, because we big time.
I'm
Okay?
big time.
Oh, I'm big, big,
I'm big time, baby.
Big time, baby.
Big time.
I'm big time,
Big
Big
baby.
time.
time.
go.
I'm
Big
big time all
time.
day.
Baby, let's go.
Big time.
Yes.
Yes. Super energy.
Absolutely. Yes.
Big time,
So
baby.
everybody's
It's
like,
Friday.
everybody's like, oh, you're quitting, you're resigning. I'm like, first of all, I'm retiring, because I feel as though right now, the empowerment, we should just retire everything that's not working for us, right? Everything, retire it. The people that's saying X, Y, and Z, retire it. People telling you denied for this, you denied for that, you put the offer and you ain't get it, retire it. Where's the next one? When's the next one coming? Where's the next person that's gonna empower me? Where's the next person that's gonna enlighten me? Where's my next capital partner? Retire all that nonsense, because one of them don't want to hear it. Yes, right. Nobody want to see that. Nobody want to hear that. Retire the nonsense and focus on yourself. Focus on the alignment. Focus what you want out of life to live the life. So that's how I'm feeling right now. I'm just grateful because y'all know every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'm being there. Ain't no peekaboo season no more. Ain't no peekaboo season
There
no
we
more.
go with the peekaboo.
Full accountability, and I'm present to doing more work. I'm present to doing more work because as I 10 times these goals, as I 10 times these dreams, I'm 10 times in the work. I'm 10 times in the work. All right, Aries ready to 10 times the work right now. Heard you, Mamiana, heard you.
Right?
Heard you. So I'm just present to 10 times in the work, just as much as I'm 10 times in these goals. So I'm grateful to have each one of you and just hold me accountable and also inspire me, because each one of you inspire me. Michael, David, China, Mark, okay, like y'all all inspire me. Vincent got on, he raised his hand, he said, listen, you need to call me. Right then and there, this is real time, real action. Everything we do is real time, real action. So let's enjoy the moment and go crazy every single day. I love y'all so much. And just 10x everything we thinking about. Everything.
Oh my gosh, we love you so much. Like, you already know. Like, you already know. I can't even begin to explain how I feel right now. I feel like this is happening to me because it is. I love her so much. Like, that's the fam. And like, I could just cry right now. Y'all don't even understand. Because I'm so proud of you. I'm so happy for you on so many levels. Like, this is I still remember.
And it's everybody's season, right? Me and Viviana, right? Okay, we retiring today. That's cool. However, somebody's gonna retire next week. Somebody's gonna retire next month. Somebody's gonna retire the month after that. Somebody's gonna retire the next year. Everybody has their season, but it's also your season right now. It's your season right now. You don't have to wait for retirement. You don't have to wait for different things to come up in your life to make the retirement. We have the season right now. How we are living is our very season. So just tap into it. Cause listen, I'm tapped here, jumping up and down, crisscross, reversing, apple, mother loving sauce. Okay, period. I love y'all. I love y'all.
I love it. 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 Oh my God. Like, she got me crying in real time for real, y'all. Because I fired my boss this year too. Like, I just walked away. I said enough is enough, because I got to the point that Anything that's not serving me, I'm done with it. It don't even matter. Like, it don't even matter no more. I didn't have no plan A, B, C, D. It just didn't matter. I got to the point in my life when I said, I'm living it for me. I'm choosing me. It's my time. I did everything and every day for everybody else. It's my time. It's my time, family. So I fired the husband. I fired the boss. I'm firing everybody. It's my time, family. And then I got all these beautiful new members of the family. I got all these other people that's firing their boss, and they coming up and they coming up and they coming up, and we about to do the damn thing, because
We are doing it.
It's
Yes.
FYF, it's MMA all day, every day, family for life. Let's go. Let's
All
go.
right.
Get it, let's get it, let's get it.
Absolutely. Let's
Let's
get
go.
money. Get
Let's
that
go.
money.
Family. Y'all already know. We don't wake up
Let's
to
do it.
play.
Let's do it.
Let's go. We
Let's
don't wake
go.
up to play.
Let's go. Congratulations.
Let's
Don't play with it. Don't play with it.
Oh,
Don't play with it.
Don't play with
congratulations.
it.
Hey,
We
we out
love
here.
you. We
We
love
out here.
you.
We out here.
Let's
Yes.
go.
So make sure
Let's
y'all also
go.
join. Make sure y'all also join the Bet on Yourself. The Bet on Yourself group in the Love Plus app, because listen, betting on yourself is the first step to it all. At least it was for me. That was the key. That was the key that fit the slot, locked in, and I never came back out. And so that is really where we about to turn up, where we are turning up every single day, every other day, every week, every month. Like, this is it, y'all. This is our season. This is our time. Lock in. Stay confident. Not that buzz. That was God. He was saying, yes, I hear the word. I hear the word. I hear the word. I love y'all. Make sure y'all tap into that group on the Love Plus app. And we don't wake up to play. We wake up to execute. And we wake up to conquer. That is what we are built to do, to conquer. Conquer everything you want. And then 10x it. I love y'all. Let me go spend some time with these people, because this is the last time. Let me go spend some time with them.
Go wipe they tears, because you shining. Go wipe they tears, because you shining. I love it. I love you to life. You already know that. I can't wait to see you, my queen. Yo, she's giving us every reason to smile today. Look, y'all, forget about the past. Forget about yesterday. Like, when y'all decided to make this investment, y'all chose yourself. Like, literally, forget about it. And I woke up with something on my spirit today, and it was all about, like, stop giving people access to you, family. Like, as I'm looking at all of y'all on this screen, like, I love just putting it where I could see as many of y'all as possible. But, like, we be feeling heavy and drained and scared and incomplete. But, like, get to the point where you say, if you're not walking my walk, access denied. If you're not talking my talk, access denied. If you're not adding to my life, access denied. Like, y'all are on a mission right now. The blueprint to your goals is on a time clock. Y'all are on a time clock. You have no time to waste, family. Like, okay, so it's Friday. It's the 4th of July weekend, right? Okay. So what we celebrating, family? Like, I want to know, like, what are we really celebrating? Because the 4th of July is not our holiday. And so
Celebrate the transformation.
And that's all it needs to be. And so the only celebration y'all need to be having don't have nothing to do with the color red, white, and blue.
Period.
Celebrate any goals that you accomplish. Celebrate the goals that you accomplished.
You didn't eat, you walk right out the door.
Hey, Aries, stop talking about that food. Celebrate any goal that you are accomplishing. Celebrate literally a renewed mindset. But we ain't got nothing to do with the 4th of July. Absolutely nothing. We are going to start denying access to people that just don't understand where we at. We locking in, family, so that we can fire some more bosses and get to where we're trying to get to. Y'all put up some numbers as far as how long it was going to take y'all to get to these millions, and we don't have that kind of time. We simply just don't have that kind of time to be given to anybody else other than ourselves. And that's just where I'm at with it. Who want to come up here? Well, King Crew, where you at? I don't know if you want to come up here and talk to this lovely family of ours, but who want to come up here and affirm us up out of here? Somebody got their hand up. Queen Vivian, you want to talk to us?
Okay. Yeah, just I was just caught up in the moment, but so as soon as I stopped, talking and the second time or whatever, so my business is called Alliance Consulting Firm. So right next to me was a trailer that said Alliance, and it had like these little, almost like a rocket to the sky. So that was just confirmation to me on today that I'm moving in the right direction, and again, God is so able. So that's my happiness. My moment, my spirit, how I'm feeling right now, 75 south.
Absolutely. I absolutely love it. We got to get together, all the ATL family, because I'm out here.
We do. Let's go. We
got to celebrate. We got to toast it up to you, Queen. So we will definitely be connecting on that note. King Crew, King?
Actually, absolutely. Queen Sunshine, if I could just tap in just for 1 second. First, blessed good morning, still good morning to everyone. And congratulations to the Queen, Queen Jasmine, Queen Vivian. Congratulations on making such a powerful decision to fire your boss and reclaiming your freedom. This is amazing. These are things that we are all working towards, and we'll all get there. So congratulations, Queen Jasmine. I am so, so proud of you. I'm so happy for you from day one until now. You've just been so consistent, and it just proves when you're consistent that you can actually get the job done. So I love and I appreciate you. And also family, please tap in. We have our work group sessions on Love Plus, where you can work on your 9 to 5 until you fire your boss, and you can work on your businesses, any projects that you may have. Just tap in. It's a quiet session. The first few minutes, sometimes we answer questions depending on who's in the room with us, but just please tap in. And also, it's very important to get sleep. So at nights, we do have sleep accountability. So tap into the sleep accountability and get a restful night. We have meditative music going on. And of course, tap into the different Mogul Meet Ups and set up your own Mogul Meet Ups as well. And feel free to send me some pictures and we'll post it and just keep the family posted. Thank you so much, Sunshine.
We appreciate you, Queen. Thank you for dropping all the information for the family. And Absolutely. So that is our call number 9, family. We wrapping it up on this beautiful Friday. It's been real. I need to know who is taking us out with some beautiful affirmations. So y'all can go have this beautiful love-filled weekend. We're going to stay focused on our goals. And we getting ready to put ourselves in a mindset of firing our bosses. And we're going to stay all the way with that access denied mindset. Okay, family? Who taking us out with these affirmations? King Michael, is that you? I see.
Yes, Queen Sunshine.
Who going out with these affirmations?
I'm with you. Y'all ready?
Hey, you better be powerful. We just had 2 people in here fire their bosses today.
I see.
In real time. Matter of fact, there's 2 of them. I'm gonna let you do some, and then I'm gonna let the Queen Jonelle do some, and then we out, y'all. So we got a double of affirmations going on today. Let's go, everybody.
I am amazing.
I am amazing.
I am powerful.
I am powerful.
Victory is mine.
Victory is mine.
Success is a must.
Success is a must.
Failure is not an option.
Failure is not an option.
We are winners.
We are winners.
Let's go, Mailbox Millionaires.
Let's go.
Let's get it.
Family.
Let's go.
Okay, here it goes. I banish anxiety and stress in my life.
I banish anxiety and stress in my life.
I reject every attitude of intimidation and claim a mind of boldness.
You might have to
Reject
put that up.
the attitude
Attitude of intimidation.
and reject a mindset
of
and
boldness.
in boldness.
I rebuke that.
Every doubt that
I
has
rebuke that.
every doubt that has become a stronghold in my life.
Every
doubt
doubt
that has
That
become
has
a
become a
stronghold in my life
Be broken down.
Be broken
broken
down.
down.
destroyed.
Amen. A lot of my stuff.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen. I'm a mailbox
Sunshine, can
millionaire.
I do an affirmation?
Yes.
Let's go.
Sunshine, can I do an affirmation?
Who is that? Tiffany, let's go.
Tiffany,
come on.
I'm the head and not the tail.
I'm the
Head and not the tail.
I'm above and not beneath.
I'm
Above and not beneath.
I'm the lender and not the borrower.
I'm the
lender and not the borrower.
My dreams and goals are coming into reality.
My
dreams and goals are coming into reality.
My dreams and goals are coming into reality.
My
dreams and goals are coming into reality.
How I'm gonna get there?
How I'm gonna get there?
It's not my business.
It's not my business.
It's God's business.
It's God's business.
Period.
Right. And I'm a mailbox millionaire.
I'm a mailbox millionaire. Let's get it, y'all.
Mailbox millionaire.
Let's go
for life.
Y'all have an absolutely amazing, love-filled weekend. We will see y'all again first thing Monday morning, 8:30 a.m. There is no holidays when you get into these bags and these millions. I need you to understand that. We here 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Sharp. I love y'all to life. We see y'all then. We out, family. Love y'all.
Love you, sunshine.
Love you.
Love you.
Love y'all.